of America.
Hi, my name is Charles Pacerno. I'm a sovereign citizen here in the Republic of the State of Rhode Island. I'm probably the most free man there is in the state of Rhode Island. I have no social security number. I've never paid a dime income tax to anybody, state or federal. I have a couple of viewpoints that I'd like to express here tonight. One concerning the governor's executive order, getting rid of the illegal aliens. Basically, the governor has no real brain or input, as far as I'm concerned, concerning this matter. What happened was the state troopers, Brian Doherty and the higher-ups in the state troopers, told the governor that they were sick and tired of stopping all these illegal aliens that were driving around without licenses and stuff and having to let them go. And they needed some kind of lever to use against them because they're here illegally and they don't belong here. You know, you should migrate here through the channels, the proper channels and all. And I agree that. Basically, Brian Doherty made a statement about a month before the governor's executive order that basically shows that he was the brains, or one of the brains, concerning the executive order, that this is not a sanctuary state. So basically, the state troopers are our last bastion of freedom here in the state of Rhode Island. If it wasn't for the state troopers, this place would be so corrupt, you could never live in this state. They'd be driving people out of here left and right. And that's basically how the executive order came to born. It may never come out the truth that Brian Doherty and the state troopers, the higher-ups, pushed this onto the governor to get this done, but that's my consensus concerning this matter, and I think you'll figure it out too. Okay, the second topic concerns the New World Order, one world government, world union, global plantations, basically an enslavement of the population of the earth into a prison planet. Basically, we as humans are basics. We're supercharged monkeys. We have consciousness. We have purpose. We get up every day. We go do our job. We go through whatever situation there is to get by. Some of us lay on a couch and wait for our government check to show up. All of us just go and knock ourselves out and try and get things done to make a few bucks or whatever. We just want to live a happy, wholesome life. The problem is through freedom, eventually man would overtake the complete planet. We would build every square inch on this planet. We would destroy all the mountains and the valleys. We would just build tons of houses, and it would be completely wrong. We would use up every resource there is on this planet for God knows whatever reason, but we would just completely strip the planet bare, and we would actually end up killing ourselves in the long run. The New World Order also has a purpose and an idea. It wants to eliminate the population down to about 500,000 people, so it can control the people from doing this to the planet. And even though they want to do it evilly, to euthanization of killing people, they actually do have a good idea, because if they don't do it, we're going to do it to ourselves eventually. So it's 6 of one, half dozen of another. Now, I don't agree with the New World Order, but I think that people ought to start thinking about what's really going on here in life. And we really can't keep populating the earth to the point where we have to kill ourselves by doing it. And freedom, the Catholic Church, all these basic ideas that every kid should be born through abortion and all, that's a complete insane situation. You can't keep having every kid born. Abortion is a necessary evil, unfortunately. There's a worse sin than abortion. And I grew up with all these kids up in Federal Hill that their mothers and fathers didn't love them. And as far as I'm concerned, when you're born and you don't have parents that love you, that's a worse sin than being aborted. You should have never been born to begin with. That's a very horrible life to live, when your parents don't even spend a penny on you and they send you to other people's house to eat, or you have to steal toys off other children that have them. It's and you're just basically unloved. You never get to go anywhere. It's a horrible, horrible life. And that's, the byproduct of the New World Order, is trying to straighten that out too. So basically, The one hint that I can give you is go on, if you have a computer, go on and do a search engine on Georgia Guidestones. The state Georgia Guidestones, do the Wikipedia version of it, and look that up and see what that's really all about, and you'll find out something you never knew. So that's my little 2 cents worth right now. If anybody has any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you very nice.
Hello, my name is Patrick, and I'm from Massachusetts. And I got a question. Why is it that the people who take a job in which they swear to put their hand on this and swear an oath to protect and defend it don't do it, except guys like everybody in here and all of us strive every day for our lives just to have this? And my job, I'm a video editor and a filmmaker. I didn't have to swear my hand on this in order to have my job, but I would, and I defend it because I do, but they don't. And that's why we got to get rid of these guys, okay? These guys who are in Congress are rich people, okay? We're regular, common people. All we want is a free life. You know, all we want to do is like go to the store, come back home, live our lives without having to deal with all of this tension that these guys create. They're the ones who create all the tension in your life. You got to pay your taxes. We're watching America Freedom to Fascism in this bar right now. That's awesome, okay? They take away everything that this thing stands for, and where we're standing here like, hey, all I want is everything that this thing stands for. So that's my diatribe on that. But America Freedom to Fascism is a movie where you learn that they've been robbing you your whole lives. You were born into a system that was told you that they're going to rob you for your whole life. And you're like, okay, yeah, sounds good. Sign me up. Get me a student loan. You know, hook me up with the IRS. Make me have to pay them every year of my life. You know? And then when you default on your student loans, you know what they're going to do? They're going to start taking your tax return and say, we're going to apply that to the apportioned loan that you had. Yeah, remember that when you went to school and you defaulted on that loan because we devalued the dollar, and so when you get out of school, you couldn't actually pay for the thing that you actually took out, the loan. Yeah, you got a shitbag job. I'm sorry. You got a bad job. You'll have to edit that one out. Hold on, let me hold. You got a bad job where you were working for whatever, minimum wage, right? So you can't pay back your loan, and so you go into default, and now they take all your tax money that you're supposed to get back, if you do get any back. You see? And that's how they enslave you. We're all enslaved. From the moment that we're born, they tell you that this green stuff that's laden with all this crazy imagery is money, it's currency. You got to give it to people, and they take it, and somehow that gives you a soda, you know? What is it? It's fake. It's nothing. There's no difference between it, money, and a receipt that you got for it. It's the same thing. So anyway, I'm sick and tired of having to pay rich guys' salaries who I see in ties every day, blah, 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 while I'm struggling and having to pay the man. It sucks.
This concludes this program broadcast. We the People, a freedom of speech television show. Go to www.wethepeopleofri.org.